Welcome back to the fourth episode of a playthrough of the close combat mod Meuse Crossing in TLD with the Germans in the Grand Campaign on Elite difficulty. And we are here on turn 2 of the midday of the 12th of May. And well, we are just going to move in. Let's see. I think we can move, we're probably going to have reinforcements coming in here next turn or something. I'm not actually sure. I haven't played that far into this mod before. I've just tested it out just to make sure things work. We're going to move our armored spearhead, which doesn't really have that much armor left, into Monthermé. I don't know. And we have some supply zones around here, which I assume reinforcements will appear on. So I don't think we need to guard them and clear them out. They will just appear. That's at least how it works in other close combat games. I'm assuming it's the same here. We can move these guys in on Sedan. There's some infantry there. And we'll move these guys down to take Monthermé. And since we have some armored enemies here, I'm just going to, in case, get an airstrike on the 6th Panzer Division here, the 4th Regiment. And with that, we execute. And we lose control over several areas in doing so. Interesting. Well. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I don't think we could necessarily... We're in a blitzkrieg mode, right? It's... the armor passes through, infantry comes through later to clean up. I believe. But we might have to fight for control over some of these once again. Shouldn't necessarily be a problem, though. I think this is fine. So we're going to be fighting in Monthermé and Vaudelincourt and Montmédy. And once again, I apologize for butchering these French town names. I do not speak French, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Can't even say that word correctly, so there you go. Either way, we're just going to head in here and see what's up. So, if we view the map, we come in here in the city, and we need to clear out the rest of the map. Now, let's see what the enemy has available to them. This seems to be a kind of a reserve army group or something, not the strongest. A lot of these guys seem to have very low experience levels. Let's see, do they have any actual armor here? I don't think we do. Yeah, they have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. No actual armor, seemingly. They got some anti-tank guns, which we'll be sure to give them. I'm gonna have the chef de section, or however you say that. Bear with me on my French being horrendous. I actually don't speak the language, so. But just a command lead or a platoon leader type unit here, command team. And I don't know, what's this? Let's just see what the various things they have are. These are the B teams are half teams. Oh no, they're not. Res, that means half team then. Okay. Well, that's probably not exactly what it means, but that's effectively what it is. Corps Francs. We'll get a couple of these in, I think. It's recon infantry, but I have a couple of submachine guns, some rifles, rifle grenades, Molotov, and a numerous amount of actual soldiers in it, so that could be useful. We have Fusiliers, which is just a rifle team. We have a machine gun team, and we could be putting in heavy machine gun reserve team and a light machine gun. Let's see what these other things are real quick. I just would like to know. So they have a 37mm anti-infantry gun from 1916. They have the 1897 75mm infantry gun. And they also do have access to 25mm light anti-tank gun. Okay, interesting. I think in this first group here we'll get a heavy MG team in. And let's say the 75mm medium infantry gun. Another chef de section, or well, I should probably stop saying that in fake French like that, but either way. Actually, I'm going to have a quick look at what I have available. I'm going to revert this real quick, and let's see if we have any more actual armored stuff available here. Or if we even want that, to be honest. I think I want to replace this, since it has a injured crew member inside of it. These are to be replaced as well, I guess. We have a couple of Panzer 1s, command Panzers. And we have Panzer 4D, 2 Panzer 1Bs, and a command Sonderkraftfahrzeug. So what's this? 6 armored things. I mean, I will get this one in as well. And we don't really need these. I'm going to replace these with something else, because they're anti-tank units. Or they have an anti-tank rifle. I might want them to be not dead for future engagements. That being said, I'd say let's get a couple of 25mm anti-tank guns in. And maybe in the support teams here, we don't get a chef de sections, and we instead... let's say we get a heavy machine gun team in. And maybe these guys, I don't know. And then a couple of anti-tank guns, I suppose. So that's 4 anti-tank guns and then another gun as well. You know what, I'm gonna do it this way. Let's get the 75mm, so 2 75mm and 2 25mm, and we'll also give them 2 heavy machine gun teams and a light machine gun team. That should be reasonable. And we had what? 4, 5, 6, 7 armored things. Yeah, I mean that seems reasonable. So motorized Schützen, veteran infantry. I guess we just yeah, motorized Schützen, get them in there. And let's see, so that's 5 infantry units. And we could use some more of those. Let's see. It's just a rifle team. I guess we get them in there. And a MG26T and an MG37T. Because I just kind of want to see how both these teams look in action and perform. So I have no actual experience with it. They're using Czech weaponry, by the way. These are Czech designed machine guns and submachine guns. The rest of these teams seem to be using German weaponry. And yeah, with that, I guess let's get to it. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing how this plays out. So, it looks like we need to cross on this bridge on the south end here. This, yeah, this bridge, maybe infantry can get across on these planks. I'm not sure. I guess we'll figure out. Well, let's see. This is just a one-story building, I'm assuming. Looks like it. Okay, I'm just trying to formulate a little bit of a strategy here. I guess we could get a couple of tanks up here, but we should have some infantry to go with them. Alright, let's get the MG teams. One of them here, just kind of sneak to the corner of this building. And the other one, we'll set it up here on defend. That covers quite nicely, I would say. Then we have the Panzer 1B. Let's just have them maybe move together down on the south here. Maybe we should have more tanks doing that, actually. Actually, no, let's do it this way. We'll have these 2 Panzer 1Bs moving up this direction. Together with one more armored thing, which, let's make that the Sonderkraftfahrzeug command thing. Which my German isn't perfect either, so I'm probably saying things horrendously in German as well, so just bear with me, please. I'm just going to hold this back a little bit in the start, as we don't know where the enemy anti-tank guns will be, but from here they should certainly be able to do some damage, I hope. And we'll line up a couple of the Panzer 35s along the area here as well. Maybe this thing close to the bridge, but nothing on the bridge, just because I don't want anything to just get instantly blown up on the bridge and then, yeah, well, block the passage for other units. So I think something like this should, like that should hopefully do. Then we have a command team, which I will move, well, we'll just move them quickly through here in these buildings, and that should be fine. We'll have one Schützen team going with them. In fact, let's make that 2. I want to clear this area up here and kind of get some armored units on the bank here, ready to support further advances on this position where it looks like we'll be ending up. And I gotta say, I gotta commend the mod developer or development team on actually making some pretty damn interesting maps. So far more interesting than many other maps I've seen in close combat games. Wacht am Rhein comes to mind. Had kind of meh maps. But yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm not going to bash close combat games or anything. But yeah, I'm more trying to praise the effort of the mod developers. It's pretty nice. Anyway, we are going to begin. And straight off the bat, there is not a damn thing happening. Okay, well, I'll move the Panzer 1Bs up here a little bit, and we are now seeing an infantry team leaving the pillbox position there to get absolutely slaughtered. Good call, good call. Just struck me, I really hope the enemy doesn't have access to artillery strikes right now, because that could be quite devastating for me. Okay, we'll just keep moving these guys up to maybe the corner of this building here. And in fact, why not just, we can move infantry up here first, clear this area with the infantry, and then move them south afterwards. And we'll figure out whether or not we can actually traverse this bridge with infantry. But that's certainly one enemy infantry unit dealt with already, so it's not too shabby on its own, or in its own rights. Now the thing is, I kind of want to clear out the forest here with infantry, because I don't want my armored units to be running into enemy anti-tank guns and getting destroyed. So, let's see what happens if we move these guys just across here into safety in this building. See if any enemies reveal themselves. So we're not seeing any stuff down this road here, so potentially we can drive down it. But maybe not, we'll see. We're just going to spread these guys out and kind of start fanning through the forest, clearing out the area. There's a lot to clear, but we don't need to clear everything. Although, what happened? Okay, these guys are taking fire from somewhere. It sounded like an anti-tank gun of a low caliber. But from where? Oh, I got 2 with 1 shot. That's not ideal. But that makes me reluctant to kind of cross over here with my tanks. Okay, we got infantry over there. That's gonna get some hell right now. We'll just let the guys deal with that as they see fit. And I'll cross over here with the Panzer 1Bs. Move this guy over here. Clear a little bit of road ahead here in the forest with some infantry. Same over here. Then we're gonna do a little bit of maneuver with this team here. Moving these guys in close support should they encounter something. Don't want to go too hard though. And what I'm also gonna do is just open a fire here some more. Preferably not just with machine guns. It feels a little bit different with these quite low caliber tanks in this game. I like it though, It's different in a good way, for sure. But either way, let's maybe move along this factory area here, just get to the outskirts of the forested area here. We have cleared the way over here pretty well. Gotta be careful still though with these tanks. Maybe I'll swing one down this direction. Have one infantry team go there. Another one just kind of fan through here. These guys pushing up a little bit in this direction. Who's taking fire where now? I guess it's the enemy. Okay, I'm gonna move this in to take the victory location. Then we'll move further with. I just want to clear this area, so it is cleared. And we're probably gonna have to maneuver the infantry back. But for now, let's see how this all works out. I think I'll keep these tanks just on the back burner here until we actually can maneuver in on the northern parts of the map. Okay, there's some machine gun fire from somewhere. I can't quite locate it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. Did we... Okay, there is enemy anti-tank guns. Oh, it does have machine gun teams across the river. Okay, well our tanks are actually engaged with this. I'll keep moving this guy along here and see what happens. Maybe we can get this guy engaged as well. Move this guy over here, just clear. Check the area. I should have brought some mortar teams, come to think of it. But it seems like they at least do not have visual on my Panzer 1 over here. Now let's see, where are my infantry exactly? There is another one, okay. You know, I'm gonna move these guys back, and I will move this. What is this driving? The AI? I mean, I can't blame the mod developers for that. The close combat AI is very dodgy. Hopefully these guys don't run out of ammo shooting at this. They have a gun shield to hide behind, which could be problematical. And there's also quite a bit of infantry across the river, but let's just get engaged with it here, and we already are doing that, so... Let's just get these guys maybe moving back here to help kind of push over here. And as I say, I'm reluctant to move these tanks in, but... oh, that's the wrong key. Let's go with these. In the first wave here of tanks crossing. As they are... I mean, it's command vehicles, but they only have machine guns. So if anything's gonna get fucked up by an anti-tank gun, I would prefer it would be something that couldn't actually fight the tank. Okay, we're doing some damage to this now. This guy's got a steep angle. We'll just keep driving along here, I guess. Just kind of get to the edge and then have some support options over in this area. Alright, so we get these guys going down south again. It doesn't look like anything has really been deployed in this general area. Airstrike now available. That is good, but I will wait until we see another anti-tank gun that we haven't already done some damage to. Not sure if it's a strafing run or a bombing run we can expect though. These guys, what the hell is this driving? It's turning around after... No, what? AI driving in this game. It's something. Maybe I have too many infantry teams up north, to be honest. They're not really going to be very effective against that anti-tank gun. But okay, it seems fine to move these guys in here, so I'll just get the other tanks going as well. And then we can maybe move the infantry here through this way, just to kind of scout out ahead. And hopefully we'll have these other infantry teams with us in action soon enough. Gather them up over here, I think. Not necessarily in a hurry, but we also have limited time. And I would like to win this episode, if possible. They've actually abandoned the light anti-tank gun here now, so that is quite good. We can maybe move in this then, and well, this Panzer 1B is making its way. Not ideally well with the driving, but it should be good enough, though, I hope. So maybe we can have this Panzer 1B here, just kind of drive along here. Actually, let me reconfigure that movement a bit. We can get out in the opening here. Just drive to this little clearing and take up position. These guys don't seem too heavily engaged at the moment, so we'll move them back to join up with the infantry push on the southern parts. These guys are now going to scout out this, and once we know it's safe to go further with these guys, we will. Pretty sure it will be, actually, so let's just move them up. Get them over to the railroad crossing here. These guys over here. Did we take casualties? No, not really. We got at least 2 infantry teams busy in this area here. And half the point of what I'm doing here is to just engage whatever the hell is across the river, so. Okay, let's have the less valuable tanks cross over first. And what is going on exactly? Well, oh, there is, We're gonna reverse this back. Actually, was it the, no, it's this guy that's taking fire from a anti-tank team. I'm just gonna reverse it where it will not be doing that. There's a cannon over here somewhere. I can't say exactly where, but in the general area. Let's see, we'll just move these guys over, that should be fine. Get these guys into the bunker. Get the Panzer IV across as well. And the same for this. So I think we take the Befehlswagens and just move them down in this direction. Something like that. This guy can't reach the target, that's bullshit. You're gonna block the target for other people by being like that. Alright, so get these guys quickest route really. Just get over there. You guys get over there. We're gonna use that bunker as a staging point for further infantry movement. Let's see. Okay, these guys did not make it very far. So if we could get them down here, that would be fantastic. We have good enough coverage across the river here, I think. It's just very refreshing maps to be playing on. Not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying playing on these maps. It's so different from what you're normally used to with these games. And it is often in many games, say for instance Skyrim, Fallout, all these things. The community that plays it, the people that actually have the capability to make the mods and all the assets and such, they quite often take what the game developers have originally made and just seriously improve on it. And I really feel that's what they've done with this mod. It feels great to play it. Like, tanks aren't like the be-all, end-all. You know what I mean? Look at these tanks. We got machine guns. Not exactly a great tank at all, but I mean it is, but it also isn't, so. Okay, not reverse that far back, but no, just reverse. Well, you're still gonna have to struggle with the AI that's programmed into the game. I guess there's not much the mod developers can do about that. And if there is, I really would hope they would do that, because the AI could certainly do with some improvement, I'm not gonna lie. But we all know that, all of us that have played close combat for a while. Alright, so steep angle still, that's not ideal. Maybe we just kind of keep moving over here then, and just have another set of dual machine guns ready to cover across the river. Okay, so we took out these guys, those guys are gone, and well, we'll see. Just get the infantry here, kind of heading into the buildings. And let's see if we encounter anything. So these guys are coming in as well, but I think these infantry units are going to be pretty fatigued, winded. That's problematical, but we still have the tanks that can kind of clear out some area ahead of us. Although without infantry support, it is risky, depending on, of course, where the enemy anti-tank goes. So one of them are gone. They still have three actual anti-tank guns, and two 75mm anti-infantry guns, which are certainly going to be doing some damage to my tanks, as far as I know. Fuck. Okay, well. Shit, they took out a Panzer II over here. I'm not sure from where, though. But, oh, damn it, can you return fire or no? Okay, well, it's not being very effective. Okay, come on, come on. Fuck these guys up. I don't want to waste the airstrike on them. But also don't want to lose my Panzer IV. It might be damaged beyond repair, though, so that could be a problem. This thing certainly is. I have no idea where the hell that got hit from. I think maybe we should put more heavy focus on getting the various victory locations. Okay, so maybe these guys, they have an MG and they have a sniper rifle, so maybe they can be of any assistance to our tanks. So we'll send these guys over here, just clear the area. Ah, fantastic, fantastic. Unfortunately, our Panzer IV and our Panzer 35T has been immobilized in this position. Oh shit, okay, well that's not good. Befehlspanzer has been destroyed. This is why I need infantry support clearing out the damn forest ahead of you. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, we're gonna try to reverse back here a little bit. Yeah, we lost the command vehicle, the command tank. I'm not sure if it was anti-tank fire or just infantry. Either way, it was a problematical thing. We are now going to struggle a bit to push further. I think we might want to withdraw these units in here. So if we can get them maybe going south now instead. We don't have a whole lot of time left to be doing so, but maybe we can make it happen. Let's see, what's this? Well, we're almost at the halfway point. Can't reach that target. Well, that's highly annoying. Have to waypoint them again. Not sure exactly why they couldn't reach that, but oh well. Let's gather these up over here then, and then move them south. So yeah, I mean we have the this thing is still in the vicinity here, but we need infantry in the area as well. Otherwise, it's not going to be that effective. So let's move these guys in here, and we need the MG teams to be moving up. Let's see if this bridge can be crossed actually. Just move the MG teams up there. We need to fan through the forest spot for our armor. Ammunition is however limited on this, it would seem. Not sure what got this, if it's anything in this area or if it was across the river. We do have an airstrike we could utilize here, but I would rather utilize some armor and utilize the airstrike on some of the enemy anti-tank capabilities. Right, well. Right, the last few vector locations can be a bit of a struggle, I guess. Crossing the river here isn't exactly a walk in the park, it would appear. So, let's see, we can maybe have these guys to fatigue this all hell, so if we just put them on defend here, and hopefully they can set up their MG to be of use. These guys are winded, and yeah, they're winded, so we're going to move 2 infantry groups in here. Did we not have 2 infantry groups, sir? Am I missing something? That's the command team. That's the Schützen, and that's the other Schützen, okay. Okay, yeah, they can cross there actually. There's several planks for the infantry to walk over on. Alright, so that's good. Not sure how effective offensively these MG teams are though, so maybe in future we don't use them too much when we are on offensive actions. I really want this armor thing to kind of stay in the fight. Okay, there we go. What we're going to do is just airstrike the shit out of that right now. There we go. Good shit. These guys are not really being effective, are they? So, we have 1 enemy anti-tank gun left. And where it is, I do not know, but we should be able to make something happen here fairly soon. These guys are only winded now, so I'll actually run them over here. You know what, in fact, why am I doing this so rashly? Let's wait for these guys. Oh, and yeah, let's get this guy down here. We'll find a way, looks like it. So from here we'll move this guy also just across that railroad bridge there. Maybe we went in a bit heavy on the north side here, but at least we did make them abandon an anti-tank gun, so I wouldn't say it was all for nothing or anything. Now, if we get this infantry in here, detecting the enemy infantry for us, then we can send our tank in there. If you can call it that, the Panzer one. I mean, I guess it is a tank, but yeah, it's not. It's more like feels more like a tankette basically than an actual full-fledged tank. There's a lot of infantry here. Right, so hopefully this will work out for us. We're entrenched, which is a bit of an issue. I mean, we could potentially just maneuver around them. We got the MG teams in position. Well, the sub-machine gunners and the MG teams, but whatever. I think we're good to move in the sub-truck anyway. And if we could just blast these fuckers away with the command vehicle here. And get these guys down sooner rather than later, because time is of the essence. And I need armor to push through and secure these things. Could be a little bit tricky securing this building here. But if we can just get their remaining anti-tank gun down, then we will be in a good spot, I think. Yeah, we're gonna need some more pressure on the enemy here. Let's see if we can finish these guys. Not sure how they managed to get this. Maybe with a there's the anti-tank gun. Okay, now I know. Now I know. So we can then bypass all of this. Okay, we're gonna lose these guys potentially if we keep them here. But okay, we can bypass the anti-tank gun in the forest there, so... Well, I had to find out the hard way, didn't I? But either way, we got these guys coming in, and 10 minutes to get there and take these. That should work out in conjunction with the platoon, sorry, the Sugtrupp, the command team. We'll move the MG here in as well a little bit. They don't seem too useful there. These guys are already so damn beat up that I don't think we're going to be keeping them for future engagements. I'll fall back with these guys, try to keep them alive in our reserves. And these guys right there can just do whatever the fuck they can to keep the enemy busy and stay alive. The sooner we get over here, the better. Let's just head that way. Actually, I want to do that a little bit carefully, so like this, so we don't get immobilized. Maybe just up this way, in fact. Stay on the road. Same for this guy, basically. Just head over here, stay on the road. Okay, we got probably the gun crew over here. That shouldn't be too bad. We have taken some serious damage to our armored forces here. And this armored spearhead is almost out of actual armor. Depending on whether or not these can be repaired, but still. We'll have pretty dwindling numbers of it. Yeah, it's just playing elite difficulty. It's if I played on like the middle difficulty or whatever, I would have an easier time. That's just how it is. We're gonna push in. These probably don't have too much, these guys. Certainly not in the realms of training. So there we go. The gun crew is wiped out. You can stop wasting grenades now. The MG guy, actually, can we just blind fire a little bit just right there? Good. So, just wanted him to waste all his MG ammunition in the hopes that he will now instead pick up another weapon to be fighting with, rather than an MG with 9 rounds left. Okay, we're also going to put these guys in ambush here in the forest. And let's see how we're doing with these guys here. Let's get that Panther 1 coming through ASAP. Can we make it over there in time? That is the question. I'm just gonna set it to drive there. I can do so however it wishes, but yeah, getting there is kind of key. I'm gonna move the MG26 team over here to cover down this road, and we'll have the MG37 team just moving in with the... Okay, actually that might not be a good idea due to them being very fatigued, and the heavy machine gun is quite cumbersome to lug around, so... We'll switch this over to defend, and we're going to set up the heavy machine gun here, aiming down this road, keeping these people in check. Hopefully they don't retake this victory location. Do we have any crew members here to hold this still? No, I think they're all dead. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, gonna have this one also going straight up north here ASAP, and we are running into some infantry right here. That's unfortunate. It's the gun crew actually, so never mind. Yeah, I think they won't drop the MGs for a weapon with actual ammo for whatever reason. This seems to be a thing across like all of close combat, and it is quite annoying. But okay, we got these teams here. No, don't move around. I need you guys to. They lost patience there. I need them to cover across. We got sniper rifles, this and that, so they can't cover the approach of our incoming forces here. The sooner we can get up there and capture those victory locations, the better. Alright, well, at least we know. Oh, yeah, they still might have another. This is a what now? Light anti-tank gun. Light anti-tank gun. Oh, I think these guys might be taking fire from an infantry gun now, you see. Could be in the forest there. No, it's up here. Is it here? Where's that coming from exactly? Over here? Well, that's what you get for not entirely clearing the damn place. At least they keep moving though. Alright, don't move along the exposed axis of approach there. Just go this way instead, please. Oh, are these the guys firing? No, they certainly are not. Where is the MG guy? I can't seem to locate him. But either way, I'm not sure what anti-tank gun is in there. This seems to be an anti-infantry gun, judging from the explosion size. Although I don't have too much experience with the explosions the mod developers have chosen to go with. So I can't really tell based on my previous close combat experience as well. But we have another 5 minutes left, so let's try to utilize that. Push through here, secure victory locations, and win the day, hopefully. Okay, so yeah, there we go. There is a some kind of infantry gun. Let's see, not necessarily infantry gun, but certainly a cannon of some sort. I mean, maybe we can engage that. This is just an MG. Never mind that. We'll just keep pushing with this tank. Just keep going. Okay, no, we can do it, we can do it. Okay, they're aiming at the infantry over there, so if we got shots, we can mow them down from the side where they don't have the gun shield to cover them. God damn it. Okay, we need these guys to actually just kind of suicide in a little bit on this one. Okay, never mind that. We're gonna just get to safety before we lose this tank. Gonna move across the street here. Hopefully we can clear this with our infantry. That would be fantastic, but yeah. Who's to say? There's no guarantee. Did we lose the MG team? No, we lost part of it for sure. Okay, there is a anti-tank gun right there. So that's a 75mm we're dealing with up here. They got our Panzer, god damn it. Maybe we can go through the forest here to get to these victory locations. We took the victory location there, but I don't think we'll be winning this turn, so should I just cut my losses and play it a bit safer? I'm hoping we get in here before that reload, so just GTF over there fast as fuck. They've retaken this victory location, so... Okay, you know what, we're gonna take that truce, because there's a chance we can repair some of our damaged units. So this did not go as well as I anticipated. This map was a tricky one. Kind of hard, because it's like, you don't know, like, does the enemy deploy a lot of stuff here? Do you need to deal with that? Because if you need to deal with that, then you need to deal with that. And if they don't, which they didn't here now, then we're just really wasting time sending our units around there. So, time constraints made me make stupid decisions in the hopes of winning this immediately. We didn't do that, though, unfortunately. But we are on a major German victory, and we can deploy better next time to finish them off. We can get like a sizable contingent in this area that we've secured for ourselves here, and just kind of make sure we defend our victory locations so they don't just take them. Get some armor maybe to do that. That should be able to counter their infantry maneuvers that would be the ones taking the victory locations. We'll see. All of our armor has been immobilized, so that's not ideal. We took out 2 of the guns. The other were abandoned by the crew, so 1 or 2. We killed 14 men and incapacitated another 12. Took 3 prisoners. We lost 15 men ourselves, and 16 incapacitated. Four tanks destroyed, 2 damaged, and they've captured one of my vehicles. Oh fuck! I think yeah, they've captured that thing. Fuck. Well, this honestly could have gone better. Could have gone a lot better. I guess I fucked myself with giving the enemy so many anti-tank things. I didn't really give them that many, but it's just, you know, it's invisible until it fires, pretty much. And even when it fires, it can still be invisible. But, you know, it's whatever. It's a challenge. I'm up for it. It's interesting. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, well, I'd appreciate if you would consider leaving a like on it and maybe even subscribing if you haven't already. So, thank you for watching. And as always, you can catch me in the next one. Have a good one.